seeing people like the post that you put out, comments on it. Most of the people I don't even know. So yeah, I've been completely blown away, and and I think it's shown that what I set out to do is help break the stigma down by people liking it and commenting, and then going to the GoFundMe, the Just Giving page. Just shows that suppose what I've sort of set out to do is it's being achieved, if you like. Yeah.
It seemed to strike a nerve with people. Did you get many people in the run up to the parish, dropping you private messages as well and saying you have inspired me?
Yeah, there's been private messages. People I don't know. And they've said they're in recovery, and people who aren't in recovery just say what I've done, so to speak, is pretty inspirational, and and it's and it's quite touching to hear that as well. Yeah.
So let's go to the Parish Walk then on Saturday. Tell us how far you were hoping to go, and how far you actually reached.
I got 2 miles, roughly about 2 miles away from Bride, so that's about 50 miles. I got to Peel, and I seen a couple of people who I knew, and I looked, and they give me some words of encouragement. I thought, I'm gonna have a go at this, but when I got it, just further, I just started cramping up, and the leg wouldn't move. So it's, but something, I got past Peel, so that's where that was my happy place. So I was pleased with it, and something, it was the day out. I know I've said it is a day out, but it was brilliant from start to finish. The experience of bumping into people, just having conversations. Again, people I don't know, but some people I haven't spoke to in 30 years. It was. It was just it was a beautiful experience, to be honest. Great, loved it.
Highlighting the community we have here on the Isle of Man, and you were saying, as well as people on the internet, reaching out and saying well done. You had some words of encouragement from people walking around. What was that like?
It was quite humbling, because there was. There's people who are in less, fortunate situations than me, and they're doing that parish walk, smile on the face, cracking jokes, and it sort of puts things into context of, got to be grateful for, where I'm at in my life. There's people less fortunate that were doing that parish walk, and they were just getting on with it, cracking jokes, having a laugh, and puts things into, perspective.
And when you get those comments, people saying that what you've achieved is inspiration, how does it feel? Is it quite? I'm never the best at taking compliments at the best of times, but what's it been like? Have you ever felt that kind of emotion before?
No, like as you said, I don't deal with compliments well myself. I go a bit gooey inside, and but it's their it's their compliment to give. So I just sort of put a hand up and said thanks, and sort of carried on walking, and get away from it, I suppose, as quick as I can.
And how proud are you now of how far you've come?
I'm really happy where I'm at in my life, just in general, what I've done in the parish walk. It's like I say, it's been a mind-blowing experience. I'd like to thank the people who organise the parish walk, who work hard behind it, all the people who enter it. I think heroes who do that. But the people who in the Manx community who a couple of days before making flapjacks, sausages, cutting up oranges, going out buying bottles of water, putting out packets of sweets for everyone. Without them people, I don't think there would be a parish walk. And I'd like to give a shout out to me support team as well. Kieran, thanks a lot, mate. And my son Kyle, yeah, thanks a lot. He actually finished it a couple of years ago.
Wow. Okay.
So he's yeah, what he done a couple of years ago. I think that was a bit of an inspiration for me to have a go at it, and father-son competitive streak. Thought there might have been something in their family genes, but obviously he's a lot younger than me, and he's so fair play to him, and having that father-son time was brilliant as well.
Excellent, and we'll come next to what you're planning to do down the line. But of course, you were raising money for Motiv8, a charity clearly very close to your heart. I believe your aim on the Just Giving page was £250. Just tell us where you're at now.
So it's £250. We're at £1,495 at the moment.
Wow.
And I think there's been a cheque hand given in to Motiv8 as well for £50 that will go, that's addressed to Motiv8. So obviously if we include that, that's like 1,545.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant. And obviously with the content that you guys have put out, and what other people have shared, friends and family, colleagues as well, hopefully that it can break down that stigma around addiction, plant a seed for people if they're struggling around it, that they can reach out, contact Motiv8, and they realise that people can and do recover.
What that money now? What will that go towards? You mentioned you wanted to boost, awareness of naloxone as well.
If I could pass that to my colleague Nicola, she'll know a bit more around.
Of course.
Things.
So Nicola,
the money.
£1,500 really. What's that going to go towards?
To a charity like Motiv8, that will go towards so many different things. Hours and hours of counselling support for one-to-ones, our group therapy sessions as well. It really does make a difference. And I think I echo what Jason said and has been saying all week at work. These donations that have come in, £5, £10, £20, whatever anybody has been able to support with, makes a huge difference. It doesn't matter what that amount is. It will change lives. It will go towards changing those lives of other people in our community. So huge thank you on behalf of Jason and Motiv8 to anyone that has been touched by Jason's story and wanted to support us and the work that we do.
How proud are you and all the others at Motiv8 of what Jason's achieved over the weekend?
Gosh, well, massively proud. We were all sort of checking in on the live tracking. We were logging on, checking how Jason was doing. We were going about getting our morning cups of tea and perhaps having our Weetabix for breakfast, but Jason had been walking for an hour or an hour and a half at that point, and just checking in and just seeing how he was doing, because what an amazing experience for anybody to be able to do something like the Parish Walk, and for Jason to sort of celebrate his achievement. And just coming in on Monday, he walked into the office like he'd not done anything at the weekend. So massively proud of Jason.
And Jason, you've already dropped some hints to me off record, but what's coming next? Are you planning to do the parish again next year?
Yeah, I said that to someone I was speaking to when I was walking around. That vibe I got of, I'll go in that next year. The year after, just keep doing it, and just for that I don't know, keep referring to it as a day out, but that's what it was for me. It was just a brilliant experience. So I'll keep things like that. I love doing stuff like that. So I'll keep having a go at it, and I don't know, hopefully see if I get a bit further next year. If I don't, then
you mentioned your son had finished it.
Yeah,
so that's the aim, is it?
If I could, yeah. I'd like, obviously I haven't got a competitive streak in me. I'd like to be able to, start and finish, something. But hey, if I don't, then from the what happened at the weekend, that experience, if I can have that once a year and do a bit of training and run up to it, keep myself a bit fit, then yeah, I'm all for that. And I think if anyone's thinking of having a go at the Parish Walk, yeah, definitely do it. It's brilliant, it's cool.
And before that, the end-to-end walk.
I'll see how me feet heal. I've got a few dark toenails, so see how they heal. But yeah, if everything's all right, yeah, I'll have a go at that as well. Why not? If anyone's struggling with any addictions, then reach out to Motiv8, and obviously I said that on my Just Giving page. If anyone's engaging in any behaviours that surround opioid misuse, or family members got someone in the family, or you've got a friend that may be at risk of an opioid overdose, then get in touch with us guys at Motiv8, and you can come in for a free kit, and it's all confidential, and it's a nice safe space to get some education around it too as well. Yeah, cool, thanks.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio Newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.